Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'd like to talk about is GovWin still worth it in 2026? This is a question that comes up on a daily basis. Every single day, I talk to companies who are government contractors in different disciplines and niches, and they always ask me, I got this quote from GovWin, is it worth it or not? And that's what I'd like to cover today for those businesses who are asking themselves that question. So I want to have an honest look, and at the end, I'll show you alternatives that I believe are better and are just at a better price point. So let's get into it. Briefly, let's introduce what GovWin is for the people that don't know it. It's the largest government contracting tool by a company called Deltek. It's the go-to federal market intelligence database, usually for large companies, large business development teams, and they also have a state and local offering. It aggregates procurement data, agency spending patterns, and contract profiles to help organizations get into the government contracting space or be competitive. The good thing about GovWin is they have deep historical data, very strong market intelligence, and they also have a brand that allows them to go after enterprises, large business development teams rely on GovWin. Not all of them like it, but a lot of them still use it because it's the industry standard. I'd like to first cover the things that GovWin actually does well. One is they dive deep into the data. They have unmatched federal procurement history and agency level spending detail. So they map the spending very well. They have good coverage of federal and state and local and education insights. So they show you relevant opportunities that are available and publicly open for bid right now. They have competitive intel on incumbents. They show you sub awards. They show you teaming data and contractor relationship mapping. And again, they have the brand name. So with that, they got a lot of enterprise clients that spend a lot of money on GovWin just because they have to have it because everyone else has it. But what are the problems with GovWin? GovWin has not adapted to the times. It was built for research in the early 2000s and it was a strong tool then. But right now, it's losing its positioning. Why? One, their AI features are lacking. They still rely on manual filters, keyword search, next code search, and that if you are in the 2026, you don't want to deal with. The second thing is they don't have document shredding or proposal generation to this day. All they do is source you the opportunity and show it to you. There's no document shredding. You can't break down the requirements. You can't, if you have an attachment with 100 pages, you still have to manually do it, or you have to take it to another software and pay for it to shred the document for you. Same with proposal generation. You have to pass it to your proposal team so they could take care of it. They don't have a CRM or pipeline tracking, or it's very poor. There's no way for you to effectively manage opportunities, track progress across your team, and collaborate as a team inside the platform. And something that's not mentioned here, the UI is terrible as well. It's a truly pain to learn to use GovWin and to actually manage it. I've had a business owner tell me, I can't deal with moving over from GovWin because of how much pain it was to train my team on GovWin. So it's just super painful to deal with GovWin. At the end, it's just super expensive. It's just not affordable at all. And we'll talk about pricing in the next slide. How much does it actually cost? On average, if you do an average analysis, it will cost teams $27,000 a year. They have plans that are for federal, or they can give you a few states for 10K, and it goes all the way up to 100K for large teams. And depending on seat count, what you actually end up choosing in your plan, this price will vary. But even the bottom side of this, like even 10K is a huge investment. And I don't know about you, if I'm paying 10K plus, I'm expecting a lot out of that platform. So it's enterprise pricing model. And that just, you could think of it as your capture tool that is outdated and you kind of stuck with it. Before I get to the solution, I want to discuss, is it worth the investment? For large enterprises with a dedicated research team and unlimited budget, it's nice to have. Why not? But for most business development teams in 2026, the math and the ROI on GovWin is making less sense year after year. There's a lot of friction as a research tool with it, and there are a lot of replacements that could replace it at fraction the cost, and it's lacking a lot in making it a modern 2026 AI enabled platform. It just lacks those capabilities. And at that cost, honestly, a lot of businesses are asking themselves, is it even worth it for me to keep investing all that money into this outdated platform? And what I would like to show today is a alternative called SamSearch that makes it super easy for teams to pursue government contracting and be competitive and get that intelligence. The most important thing is not miss on the intelligence they had with GovWin using SAM Search. SAM Search is an AI powered end to end government contracting platform, not just built for finding opportunities, but to help you all the way from finding them to submitting a bid. So, from discovery all the way to proposal submission, everything lives in one place. SAM Search is built for the full workflow. AI powered search. You can now search in plain English and get instant relevant results with AI summaries. No manual filters required. You don't have to go through large documents to understand what the opportunity is about. The second important piece that consumes a lot of time for businesses is proposal generation. Based on your documents, you'll be able to generate outlines that are compliant and then submit submission responses to RFPs that are competitive and compliant. Then you have a CRM, so you can track your pipeline across your team. You can assign tasks to your team. You can track every single opportunity in your pipeline, especially when we're talking about forecast and recompete, which I'll touch on in a bit. It's super important to have a pipeline, a view of how things are. How much money do I have in my pipeline? How are things looking like for me in 2026, 2027? Because as all of us know, government contracting has a long sales cycle. So we're not just planning for the next few months, we're planning for the next 16 months. And on that note, proactive forecasting. SamSearch has the intelligence nobody else has to show you exactly what the government will be spending on and give you strong signals 18 months out, so you can stop reacting to government contracts on opportunities when they're too late, when the RFP drops, and you're getting that advanced ahead of everyone else intelligence that position you as a strong candidate in the eyes of the government buyer. Let's talk more about capture because that's what a GovWin user is interested in. One, we track the federal government, every single website, SAM.gov, BIE. Then we have state and local coverage. So we're talking about 8,000 plus procurement portals across the country, grants and SPR and STTR, if that's something you're interested in. And also we have our very own subcontracting search. So we show you subcontracting opportunities alongside prime contacts that are required to subcontract. So if you are getting into government contracting and you want to add to your pipeline, subcontracting search will make it easy for you to crack into government contracting. Now let's have a feature by feature analysis between SamSearch and GovWin. Coverage depends on the plan you get with GovWin. If we're talking about the 10,000 one, probably just getting federal. With SamSearch Unlimited, you're getting federal, you're getting state, local, and education, you're getting subcontracting, grants, forecast, etc. You can search using plain English like you're doing on Google. GovWin, you have to rely a lot on keyword search, NAICS codes, etc. Proposal generation, SamSearch has it, GovWin doesn't have it. AI document shredding, SamSearch has it, GovWin doesn't. Forecasting, 6 to 18 months pipeline developed and defined using SamSearch, whereas GovWin depends on the plan you get. It might be there. They rely a lot on the spending data, which SamSearch obviously have. CRM pipeline, you have that with SamSearch. Recompete tracking, you can get early signals on expiring government contracts that have high likelihood of being competed. The data points you get with SamSearch are a lot better than GovWin. And finally, the pricing is super affordable. SamSearch is built for teams that are budget sensitive compared to GovWin and really provides high value compared to GovWin. So you're getting even more value than GovWin at a cheaper ticket. So I don't really see um, why teams would choose GovWin over SamSearch. The bottom line is GovWin has been the industry standard, and now that's kind of shifting. We're seeing a lot of companies transition from a legacy solution like GovWin to solutions like SamSearch. If you would like to see SamSearch for yourself and get to see how we could build your pipeline for the next 16 months using intelligence that SamSearch provide, you can book a call with me or one of my team members, and we will show you exactly what kind of opportunities we'll be tracking and save you a lot of time and money by utilizing SamSearch instead of having to deal with the suffering of learning GovWin and with the pain of the money withdrawn from your bank account for a very expensive solution. I hope this was helpful. If you would like me to go over SAM search, I'll gladly do that in the next video. But for the time being, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.